Hello, Dave here. Welcome to a video in Newcastle upon Tyne, St John the Baptist Church. It's only going to be a shortish one, this one, but it's just to point out a couple of things really. The first thing I want to talk about is lightning conductors, right? Difficult to see. Up the top there, you have antennas disguised as weather vanes, and each one, you can't see, I'll show you when we get close, each one has cables going down from them. So a church 30-40 foot high, it needs 5 lightning conductors up there. Well, that building's the same height over there. Why hasn't that got 5? That building's a lot higher. Why hasn't that got 5? All them right up the street. None of them have 5 lightning conductors, so why does the church need them? Just been round a little bit. I've done a video on this place before, the Slug and Lettuce. There are dozens of antennas still wired to accept and channel power, I believe. But there's a couple of things about this churchyard that have really interested me. First of all, there's a hell of a channel cut out right the way around. But the other thing I want to point out as we go around, that's 5 lightning conductors you've seen up on the tower, and I'll show you the rest as we go along. So I'm going to head off out that way and go around the other side and show you what I meant. I've moved a little bit closer. I've just been speaking to the lovely chap. You know, these are one of the things I talk about a lot in churches, and that is, you know, these columns. You know, I don't believe that they're part of the structural integrity of the building. I believe they had another purpose. One of the other things, you know, I've just mentioned about is the part dug out, moat right the way around. Now the other thing I was thinking about the other day when I passed through here, all these paving stones, you know, for want of a better word, they look familiar. And I've seen in many graveyards whereby the stones, old headstones, have been used. They're usually turned over so you can read the writing, but you just walk over the top of them. But what I've noticed about this place is the amount of smashed up stones that are being used. And I've just spotted one. God, where's it gone? I've just spotted a little bit of a one here, and I'll show you plenty more when we go around. There. Smashed up bit, wedged in there. There you have another smashed up stone there. And that's one hell of a vent for the low levels. Now the chap has said if I come back in 20 minutes or so he might let me take pictures inside. But before doing that, I just want to point out a couple more things. I've just moved out a little bit now, as I've just been talking about the 5 up there. If you look into that corner there, you can see the wires from where something would have sat on the top there. Move along a bit. There we are, more wires, earthen wires. So that's 7, and we've only moved a couple of foot. Move around the other side and show you a bit. I've come round into sort of like the graveyard area. There is just the odd, you know, sparse stone kicking about. I ain't going to really, because most of it's smashed. Right, here we go again. Little antenna sticking up there, look. That's got its own earthen cable. So what's that, 8? There's 9. side. We have another one going up that one. There is cable on that one. You just see it at the side there, it's off somewhere else. And there's cables on both of them. So what we're on to, 12, 13 so far. And they're only the ones I can see. This more peeps out a bit here. It's also used by some of the lads for storing the gear, tents and that. Them three, just the same. I've looked through the gap. You can actually see the antenna on that one. So that's another three. You know, it's ask yourself the questions. I have my own reasons why they're all there, but that's not for me to try and tell people what I think, you know. Right, we're just on about the stones, smashed up gravestones. Right, regarding these smashed up gravestones. Now you went into a cemetery, brought a gravestone and there'd be hell on. You know, you'd end up in court, severely bloody fined, if not a couple of months in prison. But yet, the 100-year maritime law means that once these stones, I think it's right, are 100 years old, the church then has the legal right to do with them what they want, basically. And while I'm here, before I go down into that gap, you know, these support columns that I go on about, every one of these conicals, whatever you want to call them, every single one of them are wired up. So I've had many people tell me, oh, well, they're lightning conductors. But nobody can tell me why a small church like this would need over 20 plus lightning conductors. The simple fact is they don't need them. And the reason why they don't need them now, but they were very prevalent when this building was first built, before religion took it over. So I'll just try and jump down into this grate and I'll show you a bit more what I mean. This gully, I should break my bloody neck getting down there. You know, that's quite clearly a cut stone. See the lovely groove put into it. Yeah. Hundreds of pounds to have these huge stones made and erected just to be used as hardcore building material, really. I mean, you can see that's a carved stone. That is there. You come round here and I mean, that's been a hell of a size one. Hard. So there you are with these buildings. I'm just staggered by the amount of broken, you know, tombstones being used. See, I've seen other churches where the full ones are laid down flat and you can walk on top of them. But I've never seen them all smashed to bits like this. There's another earthen cable. You know, they're everywhere. Shaky video of this. I'm just bloody freezing. Yeah, so that's about this for this one. I'll just get back out this gully. I'm back out away from the church now. There's a commemorative stone that I find very interesting. There's other people looking into graveyards find it interesting also. It's a commemorative stone for Captain Taylor. The stone was 1914. The date that Captain Taylor died was J6 80 1680. Only it's not 1680 because that's not a 1. That is quite clearly a J that a lot of people have picked up on, but as yet we can't find the real reason behind it. So I'll finish off on that, Mr. Taylor, and this lovely coat of arms. Right before I go, an overall scan of the building, and if there's any churchgoers out there that go to services in churches like this that still have all these conicals on, that are still all wired, you know, maybe ask your priest what it's all for. Because one thing I do know for sure, it's nothing at all to do with lighting conductors. As that building in the background testifies, and all the other buildings around here testify, you don't need lighting conductors on small buildings like this. Bye for now.